welcome to this daily hypnosis session to overcome a fear of storms. Before we begin, it's essential to remember that hypnosis is a state of deep relaxation and should never be used while operating machinery or whilst driving. Please choose a quiet, safe space where you won't be disturbed. Ensure you're in a comfortable position, ready to engage fully with this process. And now, onto the hypnosis session. You know, I've always found it fascinating how the mind can drift like a leaf carried on a gentle breeze. And as we sit here today, perhaps you might start to notice the rhythmic rise and fall of your chest. Breathing is such a natural process, as natural as the sound of rain softly tapping on a window pane. Imagine, if you will, the comforting rhythm of that rain, each droplet another thought, easily swiping down, finding its path. And as you tune into these sensations, it's not uncommon to find your eyes might want to close, allowing you to focus more on my words and less on the world outside. Now, I've heard from many people just like yourself that as they listen closely, they can start to recognize a certain weightiness in their eyelids. That weight, it's almost magnetic, drawing the eyes down, giving them permission to rest. And when they do, the journey inward begins. A journey to a place of profound calm and tranquility. And who knows, perhaps by the time we're through, you'll have found that this place has always been there, just waiting to be explored. And you know, there's something truly mesmerizing about the spiral of the seashell, the way it gently curves inwards, leading deeper and deeper into its core. Just as one might be drawn to follow that spiral, you too might find yourself being guided further and further into relaxation. Imagine standing at the top of a spiral staircase, each step representing a deeper layer of your consciousness. And as you take that first step, perhaps you can feel the world outside becoming more distant, sounds fading away, replaced by the soothing cadence of my voice. Each step you descend brings a more profound sense of peace, almost as if gravity itself is inviting you further down. It's interesting, isn't it, how the deeper you go, the more you feel enveloped in a warm embrace, a cocoon of safety and comfort. And with every step, that feeling magnifies, each layer revealing an even more profound depth of relaxation than the one before. And by the time you've reached the bottom, you might be amazed at just how deep within yourself you've journeyed to a place where all possibilities exist. And isn't it interesting, but many stories we tell ourselves. Some stories empower us and others, or they have the unique ability to challenge us in ways we never anticipated. Now, as you're in this deeply relaxed state, I want you to imagine a library, a vast, serene space filled with books. Each book represents a story you've told yourself or has been told to you. And in one particular corner of this library, there's a book titled My Fear of Storms. As you approach it with gentle curiosity, I wonder if you might think about who wrote the first chapter of this book. Was it a childhood memory, perhaps a story from a parent or a scene from a movie? You see, most fears aren't born from direct experiences. They're usually tales we've been told or beliefs we've adopted. And just like any story, it can be rewritten, reshaped, given a new narrative. Now, imagining yourself opening that book, you might be surprised to find the pages a blank. That's right, this fear, as tangible as it might have felt, is just waiting for a new narrative. Because storms, they're just nature's way of expressing itself, like the sighs of the earth or the melodies of the ocean. Have you ever thought about the many elements within a storm? The rain nourishing the earth, the thunder announcing change, and lightning illuminating the sky. There's a dance of rhythm in it all, and perhaps over time you can begin to see storms in a new light. Not as something fearsome, but as nature's symphony. And it's interesting to note the trees during a storm. While they bend and sway, they rarely break. They understand the ebb and flow that give and take. And much like them, within you is an innate strength, resilience. And just as they trust the storm to pass, you too can trust in your ability to weather any emotional storm. Because after every storm there's a calm, a renewal, a freshness in the air. Imagine just for a moment standing in a field after a storm has passed. The air is crisp, the world seems brighter, and there's a sense of peace knowing that the storm was but a moment in time. Can you feel that peace? Can you embrace the freshness that follows? And now I'd like you to think of someone you know or have heard of who's at peace with storms. Someone who finds beauty in their raw power. What might it feel like to borrow their perspective, even if it's just for a moment? To see through their eyes, to hear through their ears, and feel through their heart. Would the storms seem different? Perhaps it might even become an event to be appreciated, much like a dramatic play or a passionate piece of music. We possess an incredible ability to choose the stories that shape your life. And the beauty of this moment right now is the realization that you're not bound by any story that no longer serves you. You can pen a new narrative, one where storms are a naturally then beautiful part of life, one with a dance of lightning and the drum of thunder become a testament to nature's grandeur. And now, as these insights seep deep into your subconscious, remember that change doesn't always happen instantly. Sometimes it's gradual, like the gentle erosion of a mountain by a stream. With each passing storm, with each new perspective, you'll find yourself becoming more and more at ease until one day you might just stand in awe of the storm's majesty, marveling at its raw, unbridled power and celebrating the calm that follows. You know, it's quite the journey we've been on today. As you've been in this peaceful, introspective space, the world outside has continued its dance. It's almost like when you're deep in a good book and then you look up to find the world slightly different, more vibrant. And I wonder, as you begin to turn your attention back to the here and now, how much more vivid and alive everything will seem. The sensations of the room around you, the feeling of the surface beneath you, even the air you breathe might all seem a little fresher, a bit clearer. And with every word I say, you can feel a gentle wave of energy, a sense of renewal sweeping over you. It's as if you're awakening from a restful nap, refreshed and revitalized. And in a moment when you're ready, you can allow your eyes to open, bringing with you all the insights, realizations, and calm you've discovered today. Returning to the world outside, yet forever changed by the world inside. And every time you witness or think of a storm, you'll find yourself recalling the beauty and rhythms of nature. It will serve as a gentle reminder that within you is a well of strength, resilience, and understanding. And over time, storms will transition from a symbol of fear to a testament of nature's grandeur, reminding you of your profound ability to adapt, grow, and see beauty in all of life's expressions. Thank you for taking this transformative journey today. Remember, every experience is a step towards understanding, growth, and peace. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.